What it do? You already know what time it is, man. Let's get into this WNBA picks for this August 3rd, this Sunday, August 3rd. You know what I'm saying? Glad to be back to get these picks. You already know y'all don't see me on Saturdays. That's the Sabbath. You know what I'm saying? I keep it holy. But we back for another week to bring out these picks. And let's get right into it for this WNBA. First pick, we got the Connecticut Suns getting 13.5 at New York. All right, you're playing at New York, going up against the Liberty now. This is a back-to-back game. All right, and for this pick here, we taking the Connecticut Sun plus the 13.5. We're taking the Sun plus the points. All right, in New York, going up against the Liberty. Okay. For the second pick, we got the Washington Mystics getting 6.5 at Atlanta, going up against the Dream. For this pick here, we're going to be taking the Washington Mystics plus the 6.5 at Atlanta, going up against the Dream. All right, for the third pick, we got the Seattle Storm at the crib, going up against the Indiana Fever. For this pick here, we're taking the Seattle Storm on the money line. All right, we're taking the Storm on the money line at the crib, going up against Indiana Fever. They still ain't got no CC. I know they do well without CC, but we're not falling for that trap. They got Fever as an underdog, plus 225 and some points. That's a trap. We're taking Storm to win outright on the money line against the Fever. All right, that's for the third pick. Fourth pick, we got Las Vegas Aces. All right, as the favorite, trying to cover a 7.5 spread at Golden State, going up against the Valkyries. Now for this pick here, we're going to be taking Las Vegas to cover the minus 7.5, going up against the Valkyries. Okay, and for the fifth pick to wrap up the night, we got the Phoenix Mercury at Chicago, going up against an absent Angel Reese and an absent Atkins. We don't want nothing to do with Chicago right now. That being said, we're taking the Phoenix Mercury to cover the minus 14. Now, I can see a Chicago backdoor on some funny business, but I'd rather take my chances taking a healthy Phoenix Mercury than a handicap Chicago Sky. All right, we're going to be taking Chicago Sky real soon to break this losing streak, but it's not going to be tonight.